Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol RHE. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. Think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price. And in this situation, makes summarizing the price action today pretty straightforward. So if you say, Clay, look, summarize the chart for me quickly, I would say pump and dump on thin ice. Now, keep in mind, I'm not talking about the company. I don't know anything about the company. I'm making that statement based solely on how the price acted today. And my definition of a pump and dump is that a price makes a really nice move, and then within a relatively short amount of time, the price goes back to where it started, in some cases even lower. So let's kind of go through this definition, and then we'll get to that whole thin ice point and what I mean by that. So as far as where all this started, well, for me, it started when the price broke out above what? Well, that pink line right there, which is the very famous 200 period simple moving average. Even if you have a very surface deep understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period, and you know that when the price is below it, it does tend to act as resistance. So when the price crossed above there, in technical jargon, that's what we would call a quote-unquote breakout. So let's go through the definition now, and we'll see kind of where things stand. So price makes a really nice move. Well, as we just established, the price movement started right there on the breakout, and it went all the way up there. I'm hoping we can all agree that, yeah, that was actually a really nice movement. Second part of the definition, within a relatively short amount of time. Well, considering this all happened in the same day, once again, I'm hoping we can agree that this indeed did happen in a short amount of time. The price goes back to where it started, or in some cases lower. Now, this is where the thin ice point comes in play, because to be fair to the bulls, something like this could happen where the price could come down here, walk along 30 or 28 cents, a little bit more, and then start to, eventually bounce. And what would you have in this situation? Again, from the big picture perspective, and to be fair to the bulls, you'd have a set of lows there. You'd have a set of lows right there. If you picture each of these as stair steps, well, hey, now you have overall stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. And again, that's the name of the game. That's what a truly strong move is going to do over time. Whereas on the flip side of things, if the price comes down to the thin ice point of 28, breaks to the downside and continues to sink, well, at that point in time, you literally have the price right back to where it all started. And not to insult your intelligence, but price movements that go back to where they were, not exactly a sign of true strength. So the jury's still out. The bulls don't have much wiggle room anymore, but there is still a chance that they can build a higher base up above 28 cents. So let's see if they can get that job done or not. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.